Welcome to English 102, Section 2, Composition for Summer 2015. This is second semester English composition. 6-week second session in the summer semester. I'm your instructor, Anthony Anderson, and this video is to help you navigate the course effectively. Now, many of your Canvas courses you can see look exactly like this, and the first thing students usually do is want to dive in here to the to-do or coming up. My advice to you, and I highly recommend you following this, is to avoid doing that. This course has been built on modules, and there are pages with information that need to be read and gone through before tackling these assignments or quizzes or discussions or whatever they are. So my advice to you, if you want to be successful, don't do that. Go into modules, click on that, and then go through each of these items one at a time instead of just diving into this part. You may need to have this part done first. All right? Let me point out one thing here that you'll need to know for the semester, and I will put a link to this on the front page. There is a Q&A forum that's for students to ask each other and to answer questions amongst yourselves before coming to me for help. Students that use this a lot will get extra credit at the end of the semester. That means if you're someone that's asked questions and answered questions consistently, you will benefit from this. I'll pop in from time to time to see if there's anything that's left unanswered, and you can always feel free to ask me if you choose to do so after not receiving help from your classmates. Let's go back to the home page. Alright, if you click on here, you'll see the syllabus. And we're going to go through all of these things quickly. Here's my phone number. My office is in Dawson, but I'll be moving to a new building up above LAS sometime in July. Office hours by appointment. We'll be talking more about that later. I may set up some virtual office hours as well. An important thing here is that communication responses will be within 24 hours, Monday through Sunday, for an online course. Okay, now the difference is I expect students to also get back to me within the same time frame. I've had a lot of cases where students will ask me a question, boom, I get back to them, I ask them a question, and then I never hear back. If I post an announcement, you need to reply within 24 hours to the announcement saying that you have read it, or that becomes an assignment and you don't get credit for it unless you reply. If I reply to a message with a question, you need to reply back to me. If I send you a message, you need to reply back within 24 hours. So it's very important. Communication, relationships in life are two-way streets, okay? It's not just the instructor, it's the student that needs to be responsible for that as well. Textbook, you may notice there's no textbook required for this course. Why did I do that? Well, I thought that I would try to save you guys a little bit of money since textbooks are becoming very, very expensive. For my English 101 and 102 courses, I use open educational resources, which means that these are open source materials created by people, and there's no charge for the students. My advice to you would be to suggest to your other professors that they also try to use open educational resources as much as possible. It would have been very easy for me just to go out and find a book that would have cost you guys 75 bucks, but I'm trying to limit the burden on students buying expensive textbooks. Supplementary material, nothing there. Class schedule, of course, this is online. This is an intensive 3-credit-hour course. If you start thinking, hey, this is a lot of work for 6 weeks, that's you kind of missing the point. This is a 3-credit-hour course crammed into 6 weeks. Plus, it's a writing course. 102 is your last chance to learn how to write a research paper. And trust me, in university, in college, you will write a lot of research papers. So that's our big project we're working towards at the end of the semester instead of a final exam, is the research project, the research paper. Here's the breakdown of our course. Discussions 10%, quizzes 10%, writing assignments and miscellaneous assignments 30%, the final research paper 30%, our blog 20%. And we'll be doing academic blogging related to your major, and we'll be doing probably 2 of those a week using pages inside of Canvas. and I will talk to you more about that later. I do take late work, but see, now this is a 6-week course. Every day that's late will be significantly marked down. All right, LAS grading scale is here. Let's go back home for a second. Front page. What are we going to do here? We're going to skip that. Go to modules, remember? Okay. At the bottom of the page here, you'll see this is a Twitter feed. In my English 102 course, we are using Twitter. We're not using it as a social media like Facebook. We're using it as a method of communication, a way of writing short, communicative discourse to each other about certain topics. What will happen is you create a Twitter account if you don't have one. You follow the assignment. You tweet something. Let me just show you quickly. I'll go to my Twitter really quick. Here's how I would do that. Blah, blah, blah. Hashtag ENG 10202. You can also add a photo, or you can add a link to an article depending on what we're doing. Once you do that, you take a screenshot of it, and then you upload that screenshot into the assignment, and then that will appear here. Okay, we'll talk more about that, and the information on how to do that is inside of the module. You'll see here, create a Twitter account. It takes you through all of that there. Feel free to delete this account, the Twitter account, at the end of the semester if you like. I personally think it's a great way to share information and to follow people that post interesting links to journal articles, etc. Okay, so let's go back home. This is the welcome video that you will find there first thing tomorrow. Here's a link to the syllabus, the policies of NSC, and what to do for support. I think we've pretty much covered everything in a nutshell. Good luck. I know this is going to be a lot of work. It's 6 weeks. It's 3 credit hours. Please stay on top of things here. Don't just jump into the assignment and expect to be successful. Follow the modules. All right. Look forward to working with you this short semester. Bye-bye.